For months, HOA Karen had been treating my apple orchard like her personal racetrack, cutting straight through the rows of trees in her SUV whenever she felt the need to save time. Each pass tore up roots, flattened saplings, and left ruts that ruined the soil I worked so hard to maintain. I tried everything: fences, signs, even polite conversations, but Karen just smirked and declared that HOA rules gave her the right to go wherever she pleased. After the third time I caught her spinning her tires across my land, I knew talk wasn't going to work. So, I put my farmhand skills to good use and dug a massive pit just beyond the tree line where she always entered. I camouflaged it with wooden slats, soil, and grass, making it look like a perfectly normal patch of ground. To anyone else, it was invisible. A week later, the trap sprung. Karen came barreling through in her shiny SUV, blasting music and laughing as if she owned the place. But when her wheels hit the concealed pit, the ground gave way with a thunderous crack, and her car lurched downward nose first into the earth. The scream that followed echoed through the orchard as the hood buried itself in dirt, airbags deployed, and her pride shattered in an instant. I rushed over, not because I was worried about her safety, she was shaken but unharmed, but because I wanted her to face the reality of her arrogance. Neighbors gathered, gasping at the sight of her once pristine SUV wedged awkwardly in the pit like some wild animal caught in a trap. Karen, covered in dust and outrage, shrieked that I had set a death trap for her, but when the sheriff arrived and reviewed the situation, he shook his head. My land. My orchard. My right to protect it. Karen had ignored posted warnings and trespassed repeatedly, and now she had to pay the price, literally. Not only was she fined for property damage, but she also faced the massive tow bill and the cost of repairing her own vehicle. The story spread like wildfire across the neighborhood, and suddenly, Karen wasn't feared anymore, she was mocked. People whispered about the pit stop incident at every HOA meeting, and for once, she had nothing to say. My orchard finally grew in peace, and I couldn't help but smile every time I passed that spot, remembering the day Karen's entitlement finally dug her into a hole she couldn't escape.